So in this video, we are going to see about the curves. So if you want to create the curves, we need to go to create curve tools. So there are different types of curve tools. So just I will explain what are the uses of this curve tool. And later on classes, we will see how to create the models by using the curves. So first we will create the CV curve. So now in order to create this curve, we need to just left click wherever we want. So if whenever we left click, it is going to create the curve. So according to the angle, just it will create the curve here. And now suppose in case if you want to close this, first of all, we need to apply the curve. So in order to apply the curve, we need to press enter. So after creating the curve, if you want to close this, we need to shift right click. There is an option called like open close curve. So if you select this and now it will close the curve here. So just simple. So if you want to create the curve, we need to go to CV curve tool, just left click. It will create the curve. And if you want to close the curve, first we need to press enter. After that, shift right click, open close curve. So it will create this thing. And now what the thing is, if you want to adjust these points, we need to only right click and there is an option like control vertex. So we can select this control vertex and just we can move the curve here. So just we need to select these points and just we can able to adjust the curve. And if you want to add any points to this curve, we need to just right click and there is an option called like curve point. So what the thing is, wherever you left click, so it will create the curve. So in order to apply this curve, we need to shift right click and again we need to click on this insert node so that it will create the point over this position. So now if I go to the control vertex, so now you can able to insert this point. So once again, so what the thing is, in order to insert any points, we need to right click on the curve. So just we need to select this curve point. We have to left click and drag wherever you want. And after that, shift right click, insert node. So after that, it will add a point over here. And if you want to delete, you can select and just directly delete. So it will delete the points. And now suppose if you want to edit the points, we can like right click and there is an option like edit point and you can select these points and we can able to change the position here. And again, if you want to create this open curve, again, we can shift right click. There is an option like open close curve. So just if you select this, now it will open this. And there is another option like reverse curve. So this I will explain in the later on classes, what is the use of this thing. And next there is an option like convert knobs to Bezier. So if you shift right click, you will get this option. So what is this thing is like, suppose if I go to this control vertex and if you select this, and let's say if I want to adjust the angle of this curve here. So if you want to adjust that, first we need to convert into Bezier. So if I shift right click and if I select onto this like convert knobs to Bezier. So now after converting it into like Bezier, if you go to the vertex mode, like if I go to control vertex, now you can able to see this like tangent handle. So what the thing is, if I select this tangent handle, now we can able to adjust the angle here. So we can select this tangent handle and we can able to adjust the curve angle. So in this way, we can use this Bezier. Again, if you want to convert back to knobs, we can like shift right click, convert Bezier to knobs here. Now see, again, it has been converted to knobs. So next there is a curve called EP curve. So if I go to this curve and curve tool, next there is an EP curve. So this is also same like an CV curve. Only the thing is whenever we are creating this curve, according to that, we can able to change the previous point angle. See, whenever I move this point, so it is going to change the angle of this curve here. So this is the only difference between the CV curve and EP curve. So what the thing is, see now whenever we create this CV curve, so if I select this and if I go to this CV curve, so now whenever we are creating this curve, so if you move this point, it is not adjusting the previous angle here. So in case if you want to adjust the previous point angle, then we need to use this EP curve. So if I go to this curve tool and EP, so if I select this, now see if I select this and if I move, now you can able to adjust the previous point angle here. So this is the only difference and remaining everything will be same. Like you can able to create the models by using this CV and EP curve. And even like if you want to control the vertex, you can right click and control the vertex. Both are same here. And now if I go to this, like if I shift right click, still you can able to convert knobs to Bezier. And if you want to close, you can like select this option. Now it will close the curve here. So this is the difference. And now next, there is another curve called like Bezier curves. So this Bezier tool is used to create the combination of linear curves and the smooth curves. So for example, see, if I only left click, it will create an linear points. And if I left click, hold and drag, then it will create the smooth curves. So it is same like a pen tool in the Photoshop. So whenever we left click, it will create an linear curves. And whenever we left click and drag, then it will create the smooth curves. So whenever we are using this smooth curve, it is going to create the tangent handle. So let us close this curve. So if you want to close this, first we need to press enter. And after that, shift right click, open, close. Now what the thing is, let's say if I go to this control vertex, now we can able to adjust this tangent handle. See? But the thing is, whenever we adjust one side of this tangent handle, it is going to adjust the other side. In case if you want to break this tangent handle. So let's say if I want to adjust only one side. So what the thing is, first we need to break this tangent handle. So in order to break that, we need to shift right click. There is an option called like break anchor tangent. So if I select this, now we can able to move only the single side of this tangent handle. And again, if you want to convert into smooth, we can like select this, shift right click. There is an option like smooth anchor tangent. So now we can able to adjust on the both sides. So in this way, we can use this Bezier. So what the thing is, there are some advantages by using this Bezier curve. We can able to create the different shapes by using less number of points. Means like, see, whenever we want to create any curve kind of shape. So if I use this like Bezier or CV curve, we need to create a lot of points to create the curve. But with by using this Bezier, we can able to create the curve with less number of points. So if I select this, see, now we can able to create the curve only by using this 2 points. So the next one is like pencil curve tools. So in order to create this, we need to just left click and drag. It's same like an lasso tool in the Photoshop. So it's a free form pen tool. So just after this, now if you want to close, shift right click, open, close. And if I go to this control vertex, see, now it has been created a lot of points by using this pencil curve tool. And next there is another curve tool called like 3-point circular. So we can able to create the curves by using the 3 points. Means like, see, whenever we left click and left click here. So next curve depends on the positions of the third point. So if I select here, now it is going to create the curve angle depends on the third point here. So this is useful when you want to create any architectural design. So this is not useful for the modeling. So in this way, we can able to create this arc. And there is another curve called like 2-point. So if I select this and if I select this, now according to that, it will create the arc over here. So these are the basic options for these curves. So in the next video, we will see how to create the models by using this curve. So see you there.